Wait a minute. Go. Go.
Let's go. What's going on, guys? How y'all doing, man? It's your boy Larry, one half of the DIXON Way. My beautiful wife Sean's the other half. And we provide you guys with live commentary on all our favorite sports teams. From the Braves, Hawks, and Falcons, the Bulldogs, even my white Gators. Appreciate you guys coming through. Hopefully you guys enjoy this commentary of the content. If you do, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Ding, ding, to get all our latest videos. And the Braves are down in Miami for a 4-game series. All right, let's go. And Drake Baldwin's up the bat right now. 2-1 to count. Drake Baldwin, the best catcher in all of baseball. No debate, no doubt about it. Should be in the MVP race, but I guess since he's so young, they won't put him there. But by the All-Star break, he will be in the talks. Check swing, was that a strike or not? They called a strike, all right? 2-2 to count. Here's a winding pitch. That ball fouled off by Drake Baldwin. 2-2 is still the count. Let's try to get the 3D up, guys. All right, there we go. There we are. Here's a winding pitch. That ball in the dirt. Hey, we got Floyd in the building at first, then Isaac, and then Kenneth Clark. How y'all doing? Appreciate you coming through that side. Welcome back to the stream, man. Thank you guys for being a part of the DIXON Way. As always, man, great to be here commentating for you guys. Here's one of the pitch. Ball fouled off. Great at bat right now by Drake Baldwin, a.k.a. Rake Baldwin. Here's one to pitch. Drake fouled that off. Still battling. It's an 8-pitch at bat right here. And Drake still in the leadoff. Jose, what's up, fam? Welcome back to the stream. I see you. Appreciate you coming through. That's all for you. Welcome back to the Drake fouled that off. What a at-bat right here by Rake Baldwin. What an at-bat by Rake Baldwin. Here's one to pitch. And walk it out. Let's go. Drake Baldwin inducing a walk as he does. He's a professional hitter. All right. Walk induced. It ain't my power. About an inch off the plate. Good eye by the catcher. All right, so we got our leadoff guy on. Hey, give me a member for 26 months. Let's go. Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate ya.
Sergeant Gibby says, "Go Braves."
Here's one to pitch. That ball outside. Good eye by Ozzie Albies. Ozzie Albies cooling down a little bit. Average down to 275. Still playing well, though, in my opinion. Look like family and friends were invited to the game today. Oh, my goodness. I mean, it's South Beach. It's a lot of better things to do than watch a sorry team play. But, hey, they're just below 500. So it's not super bad. Here's one to pitch. That ball fouled off. I mean, they could be the Mets, you know. So it's not all the way bad. They're not the Mets. Ronald coming back tomorrow? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sergeant Gibby says, "Acuna coming back tomorrow?"
Yes, Ersky. Hey, DJ Shire, what's up, man? Welcome back to the stream. It's time for you. Welcome back to the stream. 3 and 2 is the Here's a wider pitch. That ball popped up right at first base. No chance of a runner moving. And it's caught. That's out number 1. Am I wrong for thinking that Drake should actually be our second hitter? Always? Regardless, I don't want him. Like, if they come back and Ronald is batting behind him, I'm going to feel some kind of way. Here's one in the pitch. You're taking the RBI opportunities out of his hand. You give him more at bats, yes, but you're taking the opportunity for him to get RBIs out of his hands. Here's one in the pitch. That's a strike. I guess all those go to Matty O. Floyd in the building. What's up, Floyd? Thank you, Gibby. Gibby understand what I'm talking about. Gibby understand what I'm talking about.
Gibby says, Baldwin has power, can't be wasting his offense away from him. Most of his HRR solo shots.
Yep. Here's one in the pitch. Oh, Matty O popped it up. Yep. And at the 1 track, it's out. It's out number 2. I don't know what it is with putting your best player at leadoff for the Braves. That's a Braves thing. No one else does that. Hope we get a big start also, Floyd. David Stark's in the building. What up, fam? Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, he just missed that, Gibby. We just coming through. David Starks is always family. Welcome back to the stream. Also, Riley might be breaking out his slump. Had a great homestand. Well, at least against the Red Sox. Here's one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. Traditionally, also Riley loves the Marlins. But let's see if he can continue that tradition. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball outside. 96 mile per hour, 4-seam fastball. 1-1 is the count. No. Quick question. Doesn't a pitcher have to go to first base first? He can't step off the mound and not go to first base, right? Am I wrong? Maybe he didn't turn towards home first. Is that the rule? If he turns towards first, he has to throw it to first. But if he stepped completely off the bag, he could go to second. Yeah, that's a bad habit of ours. We lead the majors in getting caught stealing. But a lot of that's been, well, no, I won't say a lot of that's been with Ronald out because Ronald done got caught stealing. Well, not caught stealing, caught sleeping. About 4 times this year, right? Okay, as long as he step out the bag, he can throw it anywhere. Okay. Otherwise, it's a balk. Drake is fast, Terry. Don't Drake have 2 base steals this season? Stolen bases? I think Drake got at least 2 stolen bases this season. Drake ain't slow, but I don't expect him to. I don't see why he's trying to run with Austin Riley up. You don't want Austin Riley leading off next inning. You know. David Starks, that's not a bad idea, but man, I just need Ronald back in this lineup, to be honest. Stop giving away free out. Yeah.
Sergeant Gibby says.
Yeah.
Gotta stop giving away free outs.
Here's the one in the pitch. The only different, Floyd, is Drake got star power. Dubon is just our utility guy. One and two is the count. Here's one in the pitch. The Braves don't want him fielding in Miami. Xavier Edwards of Westlake High School, batting 318. Oh my goodness, man. This kid is amazing. Here's the one in the pitch. And that ball hit right there. Good defense by Kim. Throws it. Got him by half a step. Better throw that faster. Xavier is very fast. Yeah, he got the pitches up to 25 pitches. That is great. That's a great thing. Half of that was on Drake, though. Here's one in the pitch. Good pitch by Richie. Let's go. Let's go, Rook. Nasty curveball, 83 mile per hour. Froze Hicks. Here's one in the pitch, and that hit him. Richie hit him in the belly or in the elbow pad. Come on, kid. Let's don't give up easy runs or base runners. Hit him right there in the elbow pad. Yep. That went good.
Oh, yeah, she's still at work.
Oh, goodness.
She said, "Can I please reschedule?" At least she messaged.
Yeah.
So, yeah, reschedule it.
Okay. Shonda doing big boss things. Everybody say hello to Shonda. Otto Lopez batting 344. Oh my goodness, be careful. That's why you shouldn't walk people, for that simple fact. Now you got a 344 hitter up at bat. Here's the one in the pitch. Strike at the knees. Oh, you should have challenged that. Are we challenging that? Drizzy. Another great challenge by Drake. Definitely our best challenger on the team. Now, he messed up a couple while he's at bat, but when he's behind the plate, he's been pretty good. David Stark said, "Hey, Shonda."
What's up, David?
Floyd said, "Hey, Shonda."
What's up, Floyd? Is it Floyd?
Yeah, Floyd.
What's up, Floyd?
Here's one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nasty changeup riding in on the knees. Some late breaking action. 87 mile per hour. Love to see it on the inside corner. He never had a chance at that. That's some filthy movement on that. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing and a miss, but he dropped it. Tip foul. I need Maddox to get his hands on this kid right here. I need Maddox to get his hands on this kid. I need him to seek out Maddox. Here's one to pitch. He got some filthy movement on his curveball. He need to learn the cutter. If he can help Bryce Elder, he definitely can help J.R. Ritchie. Greg Maddox, School of Pitching. Here's the one to pitch. Did he go? Got it! Go sit down. Oh, he up there taunting the umpire. Get him up out of there, man. Kick him out of the game. He's sitting there taunting the umpire like, can you see? Well, he got you. He definitely got you. Yeah, he got you. You went around, man. That bat, it was close, but you went around. It was close. You almost held it. Here's one to pitch. That ball squibbles up there. Got it. Throw him out. And that's out number 3. Let's go, man. Good, clean inning by the kid. Love to see it. Why you got to be all that, Floyd? Floyd, calm down. He ain't got to be all that. Golly, Floyd said, sit down, punk. Oh, my goodness. Floyd, calm down. All right, Floyd, I got you, man. I got you. I got you, man. All right, so you good, Floyd. You good. Love the enthusiasm, though. Love the enthusiasm. All right, man. So it's 0-0. Going to the top half of the second inning. Let's go. Man, I don't know how many of you guys came in for the Atlanta Dream versus the Aces game, but what a great game, man. What a great freaking game. Oh, and then when I watch the highlights and hear the crowd, shout out to everybody that went to the game, man. Oh my goodness, that was an amazing atmosphere for the Dream. And they helped, that crowd helped them get back in and pump them up, man. So shout out to everybody that was in that crowd, man. Oh my goodness, that was an amazing crowd for the Dream versus Aces game. I just wish we could have won it. Wayne Knight, what's up, fam? I mean, I didn't expect her to come in and be an offensive juggernaut, guys. She's coming in and doing exactly what I wanted and needed her to do. Be a rim protector and a rebounder. You know what I'm saying? And stabilize our defense. We got enough people on this team that can score. See that? And that's one thing that I think people misunderstand, man. Like, there are roles on team. It's just like with Dyson Daniels. Like, I don't ever want to see Dyson Daniels taking 12 shots a game, taking 4 threes a game. I don't need that. I just need you to be confident with it, attacking the basket and being confident on offense on whatever you do, not being scared. I don't ever want to look up a box score and Dyson Daniels got 20 shot attempts. That means that my other offensively gifted players aren't taking shots. There's only a certain amount of shots you can have on a team per game. Analytics stated, man. You're only getting up 75, 80 shots. Or no, you're only getting up about 85 to 90 shots. And Quinn want to take 50 of those, 40 to 50 of those shots to be threes. So I'd rather the people that's better at shooting three-pointers shoot them. Now, he do got to make them respect him enough to even look at him. They don't even look at him right now. So, yeah. All right, 2-2 to count. Angel has had game-winning rebounds, get the offensive rebound, put it back, or give it to their teammate to hit a three, or game-winning blocks. All right, Olson Riley popped that up. And this is why I didn't want him to steal the base, because I didn't want Olson Riley leading off the inning, especially this season when it hasn't been too good for Olson as of yet. And he did have a great Red Sox series, so we're hoping that he'll break out of it, or maybe it's just the Red Sox. All right, Money Mike up the bat. Here's the one in the pitch. Money Mike fouls that off his leg. Slider inside corner. Barely made contact. 3:30. What's up, fam? Welcome back to the stream. Appreciate you coming to go to the stream. That's something you ain't Wayne Knight. Welcome to the stream. Here's the one in the pitch. Money Mike fouled that off. It's going. They ain't catching it. Landed in foul territory. Yeah, no place on this earth that I expect Angel Reese to come in here and lead us in scoring or something like that. That was a defensive pickup, kind of like Dennis Rodman. You know? That's exactly what we needed. Because when Brianna Jones come back, she's the offensive big here. I really like Big O, though. 0-2 to count right now. Here's one in the pitch. Oh, that's a strike. Yeah. Money Mike, you out. All right, good pitch on the outside corner. What a pitch. Froze Money Mike. Normally, they throw that right outside the strike zone for him to swing at it. So, that's a great pitch. Whether he hit it or not, but he definitely hit most of the plate. Most of the strike zone, excuse me. All right, so that's 2 outs. And even though, man, Money Mike is having a great season. All right, Dubon coming up the bat. Here's the one in the pitch, swing and a miss. Now, Meyer is making up for that horrible high pitch count in the first inning by going through this inning relatively smooth. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. 0-2 to count. Umpire took it in the face mask. Ooh, boy, that thing hit him right in the W, right in the chin. Goodness gracious. He took that right in the chin. Wiley is in the booth. Okay, Pimp Wiley. Yeah. All right, we're in a little intermission right now as the umpire feel like his jaw kind of sore. All right, so umpire's leaving. He might have a concussion. Yeah, umpire leaving. Probably concussed. They're probably going to take him in for concussion protocol. Yeah, he's out of here. All right, so is there a backup umpire? I think third base umpire ball got fouled off and hit umpire in the mask, right in the mask, and then he might have got a concussion or something because he's started rubbing the back behind his ears and his jaw and stuff like that. He was like, I don't know. I just feel funny. So they were like, yeah, you out. The Marlins doctor came out. He was stretching his mouth, stuff like that, but he still was having pain all right here. So he probably sat down for concussion protocol. All right. So we got to switch out the umpires. We got a little break in the action, guys. I have your Alexa talking. How do I have your Alexa talking, Breezy? I don't have Alexa. DJ Shaw, we got Siri. I know she gonna say something since I called her name. Probably. No, actually she didn't.
Maybe she's mad at you today.
She mad because I told her I said something and she thought I was talking to her. And I said, I wasn't talking to you, Siri.
Oh, yeah, she mad.
Siri be getting an attitude.
Yes,
Siri gonna be the one snitching us out and telling Skynet where we at. Y'all do understand that, right? And Alexa. They already got our voice recognition. Uh, 330 said it's nerves in the jaw that could be affecting his balance also. True, very true. Hit him square in the mouth though. So all the players are off the field right now. Or do they run with a backup umpire? I don't think so. I thought they ran with 4. I thought they just ran with 4. Magic Man talking about also support your AI overlords. I ain't
Magic
supporting
Man, 2
nothing because they're
steps.
gonna make me
Also
a
support your
battery.
local
They're gonna
AI
turn me into a
overlords.
battery. They're either gonna turn me into a battery or try to exterminate me or terminate me. Why am I going to support your AI overlords? Someone getting dressed. Yeah, okay, okay. Bring in the second string umps. Alexa says she don't have any support for that. Uh-oh, there you go. There, Breezy starting it. Where everybody knows your name. And they always glad you came. You want to go to a stream. Everybody knows your name. You want to... The song ain't ruined. We just reappropriating that song. Magic Man, that's all. Georgia Dog, what's up, fam? Welcome back to the stream. I see you. Oh, 330, they're definitely gonna come true. Either the Terminator or the less I would say the lesser two evils, the Matrix. One or two gonna happen. One of the two are gonna happen. We got to tell people to ban robots off of airplanes now. I mean, airplane things are banning robots, like humanoid robots, off of airplanes now. Whammos are calling traffic jams. We saw about 5 whammos downtown on Sunday when we went downtown. Whammos don't know how to navigate in the roundabouts. It must bring your own pet day. She got a whole dog in there. She got a whole dog in there. Dog chilling. Oh yeah, it's definitely bring your dog day. Oh my goodness, he eating a hot dog. Oh, that's a big Yorkie. That Yorkie was bigger than Blanca. You had to have a well-mannered dog, though, to be able to do that. Blanca would not be doing that. JP, I will not drive in a taxi without a driver. You're absolutely right. I wouldn't either. What's up, JP? How you doing? Magic Man said Terminator movie. The truth is much worse. BB. What's up, BB? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hot dogs is dog food. Never ridden in one. Georgia dog. I never ridden in one. I'd be very nervous for that. But then again, do MARTA trains have drivers anymore? Are there drivers for the MARTA trains anymore? Or is it all automated? Hey, Magic Man with the thumbs up. Appreciate those jewels, sir. You. Appreciate those jewels. Yes. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, they can run automatic trains when I was a kid. But I just figured they went to all automatic now. Automated, excuse me. Autonomous. Yeah, I saw a video of the new MARTA trains. They look spiffy. They look real spiffy. I remember when we got these new trains. Well, excuse me. The trains that we have now, when they were supposedly new. We got the oldest train system in America right now. But that's supposed to change after the World Cup. Yeah, for the World Cup. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they're supposed to change for the World Cup. Most of them are going to be in service then. I don't know if that completely rolls over their entire train like system, but it should be at least half, I would think. Beware the many data centers. Yeah. Setting up central hubs everywhere. You're not going to be able to hide in middle America if there's a data center from the Terminator. You know how Sarah Connor went out to the desert and stuff? Because there was nothing really out there. Yeah, back in 1985, there wasn't nothing out there. Now, there's a huge warehouse. There's a data center out there. Oh, into the count. Is he back? Or they changed? No, that's the new guy, right? Ain't no way. Really? Huh. All right. Is that like the Sky, not Skynet, is that like Homeland 01 on the Animatrix? Did you watch the Animatrix, Magic Man? New Ump. Okay, new Ump. Thank you, Dougley. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. I always tell people if they don't watch the Animatrix, they haven't watched the real trilogy of the original trilogy. Well, really, it's a what do you call it? A quad in movie terms. One of the best and underrated animes. To me, it enhances the entire trilogy. To me. Here's one to pitch. That ball way too low. I feel like I don't even enjoy that trilogy without looking at the Animatrix. To be honest. Here's one to pitch. That ball squirted through. Great hit right there by Dubon. Love to see it. Good hit, Dubon. Squirt that thing right through the first base side. Love to see it. You said there should be more steals at second since there's only 3 umps. We'll see. So how are they going to call that out a strike? I mean, out or safe? Here's one to pitch. 0-2 the count. If you don't think there's a center, man, it is what it is, man. 0-2 the count. And that's a pickoff move, unsuccessful. 2-out shenanigans, let's get it. Dom up the bat. Let's go, Dom. Here's one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. Can the magical season continue? Going to the count. Ball way out there. Goodness gracious. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and 2 is the count. Here's one in the pitch. Don fouled that off. Still battling. I like Richie, man. I like J.R. Richie. Here's one in the pitch. That ball hit right over the head of the first baseman for a foul ball. Just foul over Norby. Raheem Dortch in the building. What's up, Raheem Dortch? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here's one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Foul ball. Thank the Matrix. Way to get a piece of that. That was a filthy curveball right there. Here's the one in the pitch. Check swing. Did he go? I don't think so. Ooh, that's close. That's close. Ain't nobody down there. Ain't nobody down there. They can't call it. They can't call it. Here's the one in the pitch. And that's a strikeout. That's a good pitch. And he's out. Wow. Great call by the catcher. Let's go. All right, we're at commercial break right now. They got some Keno commercial on. Smizzy. What's up, Smizzy? How you doing? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, Drake is, behind the dish. So Dubon is out in left field. All right, let's go, JR. Bottom half of the second inning. JR Richard coming up the pitch. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball got loose. 90-mile-per-hour cutter. All right, Owen Casey at the bat. Batting 207. That ball outside. Missed it. Dang it. Come on, Richie. 2-0 to count. No, 3-0 to count. My bad. Here's the one in the pitch. That's a strike. Good pitch. Miss Pam. Miss Pam for 25 months. Thank you for being a member of the DIXON Way. Thank you, Miss Pam. Appreciate you.
Pamela Johnson 6480 says, hello Larry and everyone in the chat, happy Monday.
Miss Pam is so ATL for real. Even though she in Columbus. She represent everything in Atlanta sports-wise. Swing at a miss. 3-2. Struck him out. Let's go. Go sit down. Go sit down like a man. Go sit down. Go sit down. Go sit down. Welcome back to the stream, Miss Pam. I see you.
Magic Man 2 says, smash the like and subscribe. It's fast, easy, and free to do. Memberships are available.
It really is. Here's the wind the pitch. Also makes you look good to those that you want to look good for. Magical properties, that DIXON Way membership. One of ones account. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball popped up. Magic Man with the party hat. Thank you, fam. That is two. That is 2 chairs. 2 chairs, DJ Shire. 1-2 is the count. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball weakly hit to Kim. He bobbles it, picks it up, throws it. Oh my goodness, man. Kim. Challenge that. Kim bobbled the ball. Threw it over. I can't tell. We're going to have to slow that down. We can't see it. You can't see it. How can they tell? Let's see. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think there's enough evidence to call it. Oh, might have got him. Might have got him with that angle. That angle might have got him. Might have got him. Oh, yeah, got him. Got him by half a toenail. Oh, that's close. His foot ain't on there yet. All right. Got him by half a cleat. What you guys think? They got him or not? Put a 1 in the chat if you think they got him. Put a 2 in the chat if you think he's safe. No worries. Don't put it in there. You know you don't. You know you get him out if you don't bobble it, Kim. I think that needs to be an error. What you guys think? I think that needs to be scored as an error. Here's the wind of pitch. That's a strike. Definitely. Yeah, that definitely was an error. Definitely error.
Magic Man 2 says. Error.
And that ball hit right there, and that's what happens. Throw that ball in, and runners on the corners. Yep. And runners on the corners. Dang nabbit. That's exactly what happens. Like, look, guys, he's hitting terrible. His glove is bad. He's hitting worse than Yaz. He's not a defensive. Play Mateo. Play Mateo, man. At this point, Mateo's got good defense and great speed on base. Here's one to pitch. I know we just gave him a 1-year contract, and it's not working. Do y'all want to win, or you want to beat your head against the wall because you pay him a 1-year contract? It's a 1-year contract. Eat it. Just eat it. Play Mateo, man. Until we get till we get Mike Trout, play Mateo. Then you play Dubon at shortstop. Here's one in the pitch. That ball chopped in the dirt. Still 0-2 the count. We need a double play right here. Come on, Mac.
Pamela Johnson 6480 says. I agree with you, Larry.
How long are we going to mess around? Have Kim in the lineup being a dang on near automatic out or a double play? Douglas said, watch Kim when he was making rehab starts against my Montgomery Biscuits, and they made him seem like a star. That ball hit right there, and did we get him? We got one out, but 1 run score. So the Miami Marlins on a little dead ball blooper infield. Sacrifice hit. 2 outs, 1-0 Marlins. Here's the 1 to pitch. High sinker, 95 mile per hour. Javier Sanoya on 1 account. Here's the 1 to pitch. That ball way outside. Low and outside. Here's the 1 to pitch. Ball way out there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Come on, kid. Keep him right here. All right, that ball hit Olson Riley. He throws across the diamond. Got him. All right. So no harm. Well, a little harm. A little harm as it's 1-0. But that's what happens when you allow a man on. That's what happens. Small ball happens, and then you give up an unearned run.
Magic Man 2 says, what do the Braves do before the trade deadline? What would you improve on? Who would you consider trading? And no Miz nonsense.
Oh, I want Miz. Braves trade for Miz in a trade that was just like the Braves. Well, no. That would be a fleecing either way. But no, realistically, I need a shortstop. I need a left fielder. One or the other. I'm tired of having two holes in my lineup.
Magic Man 2 says, is this one of those unicorn years, in which the pitching is better than the hitting?
It might be. It's equal this year, Magic Man. We have, outside of the latest struggles, we got the number one offense in Major League Baseball, the number one pitching staff in Major League Baseball. So, number one bullpen. We are pound for pound the best team throughout baseball on all analytic metrics. The eye test and analytics say we're the best team. Yes. Marlins challenge. You missed that one, buddy. Yes. The Mizrachi coming to the Braves. Yes to the Miz. Yes. Swing got a miss. Here come Kim. 2-1 account. Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous, man. 0.059. This man hitting 5%. Here's a one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. He's hitting 4% now. All right, Miss Pam got some knowledge.
Pamela Johnson 6480 says, Larry, I went to the Columbus Clingstones game Saturday. They was giving Drake Baldwin bobblehead. Be on the lookout for a RHP Garrett Bowman. He 9 strikeout 1 walk 6-2 when he is looking good.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, this is ridiculous now, man. Here's a one in the pitch. Kim made your scrimshy look like Aaron Judd. Yeah, he needs to be DFA'd for real.
Isaac7 says, DFA please.
The Marlins do got one. It's 1-0. I don't know why they don't have it updated on here, guys, but it's definitely 1-0. I don't know why MLB hasn't updated this, but it's 1-0. What's up, Mello? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming through. That sounds good. Well, I mean, the trade already happened. What we did, we re-signed him for 1 year. Drake Baldwin, professional hitter, hit it straight up the middle. That's 2-out hit by Drake the Rake. MVPs in the chat. Drake Baldwin. Yeah, on MLB, this StatCast 3D, it's saying 0-0, but it's supposed to be 1-0. Supposed to be 1-0 Marlins. Don't get caught stealing this time, Drake. Ozzie Albies up the bat. Here's the one in the pitch. And Ozzie pops it up. That's out number 3. All right. Now, yesterday we had an offensive explosion. Okay, so it's not all bad. What was it? 8-1, 8-2. We put belt to the Red Sox. So I'm not really worried about our offense per se. But we can consistently get 4 or 5 runs. I think we'll win most games with our pitching staff. And again, no G.I. Joe in sight. I think Schwellenbach is supposed to take some rehabs very soon. It looked like we got like a legit. When all these guys come back, who's going to go to the bullpen and who is going to go down? Straight raking, Isaac. We got to get it back another inning, Floyd, unfortunately. Kim was a free agent last year, yeah. And we scooped him up. Then they gave him 1 more year contract. Yeah, contract extension. What's up, Bradley? Hopefully the Braves win. Teams that win 13 of the first 15 series since 1900. All of them won the World Series. And the Braves will not be any different. It's our year. One nose account. That's a ball. That thing was like 3 inches over the strike zone. Xavier back up the bat. Here's one to pitch. That's a strike on the outside corner. Woo! Glad he ain't challenged it. That definitely missed. They say Ronald supposed to come back tomorrow. We definitely need his bat in there for the very least to help make a better decision on pushing Kim out of the lineup. Here's the one to pitch. That ball fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Way to battle back by the kid. There's several people in the farm system. I just don't know if they want to bring. Look, John Gill right now can start for Kim. Here's one to pitch. And that ball hit the center field, but right at Money Mike. That's out. John Gill, who did great in spring spring ball should be able to come up and do better than that. Period. I would try anybody instead of Kim, to be honest. The only reason they're running Kim out there because they gave him a contract. Here's a winding pitch. Right now, looking at Kim like Heredia. Here's one in the pitch. That ball outside. 1-1 is the count. He can be a mascot. All I care. A dugout mascot. He can put on the blooper outfit. For all I care. He just don't need a bat in his hand. Here's one in the pitch. That ball inside. Striking. It almost hit him. New family member. Don't have. I have no idea what that says, but welcome to the DIXON WAY family. Get on that train, shout out all aboard. Here's one in the pitch. That ball hit right there to Ozzie. He got it. Underhand throw. Gives the Olson. And that's out number 2. Good job by Richie. Richie ain't even had no mistake. It's all on Kim. If Kim doesn't have that error, we get out that inning. Plain and simple. And it's 0-0 right now. That's all right. We're in the bottom half of the 3rd inning, man. Otto Lopez coming up the bat. He struck out. He did not like it last time. Here's one in the pitch. Swing at a miss. Yeah, swing at that. Talk about that, sir. 0-1 to count. Swing and a miss. That was baseball politics. Somebody that's got paid, so they got to play type of thing. Because everybody can see Cam ain't worth playing right now. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball in the dirt. And trying to get him to work his way out of it, he's hitting. It's not like he's batting 200. The dude got 1 or 2 hits since he been back. Here's one in the pitch. That ball chopped into the dirt. Foul ball. It's more likely going to strike out than he going to even make contact on the last pitch. Like, that's crazy. You got a better chance to swing at a miss than make contact and get out. Here's one in the pitch. That ball way too low. 2-2 to count. Here's the one in the pitch. Richie's not swinging at it no more, Richie. Now it's 3-2 to count. And that ball popped up. Money Mike underneath it. And that's out number 3. Good job by the Rook. It would still be 0-0 if Kim didn't have that blunder. 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 Blunder cats. Oh. Yeah. Blunder cats are under loose. Blunder cats are loose. Feel the error. Yeah. That's how I feel. Blunder, 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 blunder cast. Oh, for real, man. That guy Kim is Lord Lionel, king of the blunder cats. Goodness, man. We gotta have somebody. We have to. I mean, let's don't play politics right here, like money politics, just because he got a 1-year deal. It's not like he got a multi-year deal. Cut your losses. It's a L. Cut your losses. This man got more errors than hits since he been back. That's not hating. That's for real. That's the truth. That's not hating. That's the truth. Before somebody come up here, oh man, you hating on the team. Come on, support the team. Kim has more of errors than hits. That's a problem, sir. That's a real problem. All jokes aside, that's a real problem, guys. One of those account. Marlins fastball usage lowest in the MLB. Here's the one in the pitch. We are probably the best fastball hitting team in all of Major League Baseball. I'm gonna have to take Larry to that. When is that, Magic Man? I'm gonna have to take Larry to that. I probably need to get him into watching the old show though, so he can have. Oh no, I don't. I don't need him getting no attachment to Optimus Prime and then having that hurt that I had. Nah, he can just watch it as a movie. Yeah, he can just watch it as a movie. And that ball up, and Matt Olson hits it right back to the pitcher, gloves it, and underhand throws him out. Yeah. Okay. I got you, Magic Man. Yeah, I don't need him getting used to Optimus Prime and then seeing that on the movie. Nah. I'll let that pain be my pain. He can just look at it as a normal movie and see, that happen. It won't affect him as much. On one account. Here's the one in the pitch. Austin Riley hits it to third baseman. He got him. Quickly throws it out. That's out number 2. I watched a documentary about the people who made that. Found out that Orson Welles did hit parts multiple times because he never, they had to piece his parts together because he was sick. That was his last known acting role, I think. I think that was his last known acting role was for Transform the movie. What a performance, though. Money Mike popped that up. It's going back to the warning track, but out. So that's a quick 1, 2, 3 right now. Mayor up to 64 pitches, but that was a short inning right there. And it's still 1-0. Marlins on top, going to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Orson Welles was the sound of Unicron, if you guys didn't know. Miami. Here's one to pitch. Showed a beautiful skyline of Miami. Beautiful skyline of Miami. Here's the one to pitch. That's a ball. 1-1 is the count. Stores at the bat. He's 0 for 1. That ball way outside. Wow, I cannot believe 45 years. I thought they came out in 85. It came out in 86. Oh, that ball rocketed over there into right field for a base hit. Line drive. What was that? And I wasn't rocketed. That was a blue. 93 mile per hour. That wasn't rocketed. DJ Shy, his batting average is below that now. He won 59 now. Excuse me, he's 0.059, and then he just struck out. So he's probably 0.052 or something like that now, or 54. He's batting 5%. He was batting 6% when you was at the game. He's batting 5% now. Well, my bad. Round up to 6. 0.59 is round up to 6%. So he still batting 6%. Here's the winding pitch. Swing at a miss. Good pitch. 2-0 to count. So he was batting 7% when you was there. Now he's batting 6%. He's going the opposite way. Round up, that is. Here's the winding pitch. That ball popped up. 2-2 to count. Good cutter. Here's the winding pitch. Swing and a miss. Go sit down. Good job, kid. All right, it's 3 strikeouts for the kid. 3 cheers in the chat. Running at first base. Good job. Nice. Bye, you. Bye-bye. All right, 1 out. Double play or get us out of the inning. Here's one to pitch. Oh, my God, he hit him. Couldn't even avoid that. Hit him on the back of the thigh. Goodness gracious. Appreciate that gold coin, Breezy. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you, fam. Thank you guys for your generosity. We really appreciate it. All proceeds go to making this stream better. All proceeds go to making this stream better. Cause yeah, I mean the 3D costs, Braves Vision costs. So yeah, I'm sure the Hulk's gonna cost next year too. So every bit helps us get these subscriptions to be able to, you know, to be able to give you guys quality commentator. Check swing, strike. Good pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nice sinker right there. All right, it's 2 runners on with 1 out. What's up, I Don't Like? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming through. You don't like lemon pepper wings? That's fine. Everybody got different taste buds. Here's 1 to pitch. Why would I be mad about that? That's no reason to get upset at anyone at. Three and 2 to count. And walked him. And here we go. Here we go. All right, here we go. Joe Mack up the bat. He's 0 for 1. Bases are loaded with 1 out. We need a double play right here, period. Period, point blank. And that could be it. Nope. Foul ball. Magic Man with the chili for Jules. Appreciate that, Magic Man. Thank you, thank you. The kid is in a tornado, hurricane, quake right now. He's in a thunderquake. Here's the 1 to pitch. And that ball hit. Oh, Ozzie Albies could not get it. That's going to bring in at least 2 more runs. Yep. And it's 3-0. Great hit. I don't think that's an error. And then he did this to how the young kids do. That's what he just did to Richie. Dang it. Ozzie couldn't handle it. Dang, that would have been an amazing backhand to get the double play, but not so much. Still 1 out, runners on the corners. And that ball popped up sky high as the Marlins take a 3-run lead. Wumps in the chat. Brewers versus the Cubs. Good luck to the Brew Crew. Here's 1 to pitch. Y'all don't need no luck. Y'all know what the Cubs gonna do. They're gonna fold like folding chairs in the second half of the season. 1-1 is the count. Here's the 1 to pitch. That ball chopped in the dirt. And that bat chipped off. Please tell me there's some cork inside of there to get this guy ejected. No cork in there. We went flying. I remember when Sammy Sosa played with that bat and all the cork came out. I was like, oh my goodness. You can't even make it more obvious. Here's the one to pitch. Swing and a miss. There you go, Richie. All right, that's a strikeout. All right, that's 4 chairs in the chat. Come on. I know, man. Please. Yeah, I was watching that game. His bat exploded and looked like popcorn was all over the field. Here's one to pitch. Strike. On 1 account. Come on, Richie. Here's the one to pitch. The ball fouled off. 0-2 to count. Come on, Richie. Come on, Richie Rich. Negate or keep this at a minimum. Right now, it's only 3 runs. We can come back real quick, but we can't let no more come across. Xavier up. Here's the one to pitch. High check. High fastball. Too high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Richie is up to 74 pitches. He definitely ain't coming back out another inning. Here's a one to pitch. That ball way too slow. I mean, way too low. Here's the one to pitch. And Kim got it. Look, and cannot throw it. It's one thing as a Brave that I'm used to ever since we've been on this run from the early 90s to now. It's great infield defense, or great defense in general. One of those account. I mean, 0-1 account, excuse me. 0-1 account. No balls, 1 strike. 2 runners on with 2 outs. It's 4-0 right now. Here's a winding pitch, high fastball. 1-1 is the count. Here's a winding pitch, and that ball rocketed out there. And, oh my God, yes. That's going to clear the bases. Jeez Louise. Ronald, please come back. For your defense alone. Like, this is ridiculous. See, this is one thing. Offense will win you games. Defense will win you championships. And y'all see why I hate that little try to slide on your butt and catch or going down and slide like this. Because if you miss it, look what happens. It slowly rolls out to the warning track. And he get a base clearing double or triple.
You big dummy.
Might as well put Bummer in there. What else can go wrong? Here's one to pitch ball. Yep. The kid done lost it. All right, 1-1 is the count. Swing and a miss. Terry said, I've seen enough, JR. You're going back to AAA. Magic Man says.
Magic Man 2 says. Bummer and Kim now share the human white flag motto.
The problem is Kim starts. We can elect not to pitch Bummer. Kim starts. There's no chance. That's why Kim need to be DFA'd. But look, guys, first of all, the game isn't over. Even though it's 6-0. It's almost over. But it ain't over yet. Second of all, we still got 3 more games, guys. Here's one to pitch. And that ball hit. All right, great defense by Matt Olson. And I don't think he got him. I think the pitcher was late. Hey, he wasn't. Thank the Matrix. Great defensive play by Matty O with his golden glove. Whew, that was close. Yeah, Richie, you up out of there, bro. Magic Man, the way we played today, yes, it should be. First of all, this should be the lesson upon lesson that Kim needs to be DFA'd. You can't have Kim and Yass in a lineup. And both of their defense is pitiful. That's why we're not who mentioned that? Was it David Starks or I think David Stark mentioned that Ronald needs to go down to AAA for a couple of rehab games. This is an example why Ronald Acuna Jr. shouldn't go down. Because at the very least, Ronald Acuna Jr. has been giving us Golden Glove defense this season. He's been excellent at defense this season. So, nah. All right. Mello, we better come back. I hope so. Say you ain't worried, Breezy? When we start making this a pattern, then you're going to start talking mess? Okay. Yeah, we paid Kim for his defense, Terry, and he's horrible at defense. Again, guys, he has more errors than hits since he's been back. I'm just a guy sitting on my couch. I'm sure the Braves had that same information. And that's a little squirrel to shortstop. He's out. All right, one out. Here's the one to pitch Lonnie up. Dom up, excuse me. Don Smith back up. 4-seam fastball, fouled it off. All right, Dom 0 for 1. Got to be 1 for 2. Let's go. Let's get this rally started. Here's a wind to pitch. Out off. Quickly in the hole. 1-2 to count. Terry, yes, versus right-hand pitcher versus left-hand pitcher is where it's going to happen. I'm convinced the Braves lost a bat with some team, and now they're daring to put Kim on the lost a bet. Oh, yeah, they lost a bet? I don't know. Here's a one to pitch. That ball way outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the one to pitch. Swing got a miss and blew him away. 96 mile per hour heater. Perfect location. Swung right underneath it. Dang it, man. Man, 6-0 right now. I mean, teams do have these type of games. Even the best of teams have this type of game, guys. And here comes Kim. Bless his heart. Bless his heart. That's all you can say, man. Everybody, put in the chat. Bless his heart. Bless his heart. Here's a wind to pitch. He's swinging with all his might. Bless his heart. 1-1's the count. He ain't swing at that one. Here's a wind to pitch.
Magic Man 2 says. Nope, more like kick his. Ample Majesty 0. Here's a wind to pitch. Strike. David Starks Eek 7XR says. Bless his heart.
Bless his heart. You know, you say that when somebody know they ain't supposed to be trying to do something, but they trying it anyway. Here's a wind to pitch. That ball in the dirt. Bless his heart. That's how I'm looking at Kim right now. Yo, why is he not the 8th hitter? Oh, I know why. Because you don't want the worst hitter in front of Drake. That is true. Here's the one to pitch. Oh my goodness, Kim induced a walk. Wow. Walk it out. Walk it out. Great job, Kim. Now walk it out. 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 Here's the one to pitch. That ball way outside. Yo, having Kim bat before. Yo, have Kim batting before Yastrzemski. What?
Daryl Thomas 884 says. What in Satan is going on?
I don't know. I don't know, Daryl, but welcome back to the stream. Here's the one to pitch. Swing and a miss.
Monkey Business 87
Monkey Business, what up, fam?
Says, it's bad when Kim only one gets on in the inning.
Here's the one to pitch. Strike. We need a touchdown. Get back in this game, Magic Man. We need a touchdown, for real.
Magic Man 2 says. If only the Braves can get a TD and make the extra point.
Swing and a miss. Yeah, Miss Pam. Kim Hampton, and then J.R. Richard had a horrible inning. And yeah, 6-0. Yeah, if you stepped away for a second, yeah, you come back, yeah, 6-0. Yeah, it's bad. Just one of those games. It's just one of those games, guys. All right. Yeah, Kim Hampton. What? I mean, Kim Hampton. He did. Kim Hampton. I don't know what other way to say it. Kim Hampton. I mean, I know we just paid him an extension, but it's on a 1-year deal. Just eat that. Just eat it. Let me get something to drink. Go to Mama Larry. See, I know what it is, guys. The Marlins got puppy power. It was Bring Your Dog Day today, and the Marlins got puppy power. That's not fair. That's an unfair advantage. That's an unfair advantage. Look at everybody bringing their pooches. It is an unfair advantage. It's an unfair advantage, guys. You can't have all the Marlins fans bringing their pooches out there. They're not gonna lose. Maybe they need to turn it to the Miami Pooches. Look at that. Bummer coming in. You know what he gonna do. Bummer walked the guy in 4 pitches. Look at all the well-mannered doggies. Those are well-mannered dogs. Terry, we got to find us a real left fielder or a real shortstop. When Ronald comes back, that still doesn't that ball hit right into center field. Money Mike caught it. Great defense by Money Mike. That still doesn't solve our problem. Our problem is shortstop and left field. Ronald being hurt exacerbates the problem. But really and truthfully, as long as we're healthy, we're fine in right field. And see, this is the thing. We got some people who name I didn't highlight saying we need to trade Ronald. Prospects. And we don't have answers for left field and shortstop. We can't go down another position just trying to prepare for a strike that may or may not come. Can't do that. You can't play baseball scared like that. I'm not giving up Ronald Acuna Jr. for prospects. Those guys are 3 or 4 years down the line, and we don't have anyone. We see what life is like without Ronald right now. Like, we've been winning. We've been winning, yes. But eventually that bad defense catches up to you. And a lot of teams have that problem that the Braves don't. The Dodgers don't have that problem. They got an all-star lineup. You know? But a lot of teams have that problem. Once one of their guys go down, now they dealing with like 3 backup worthy players playing. And Bummer walks a guy. Yeah. That's 2 walks. Not James Sear. James Sear. James Ear, my bad. Offensive problem lately besides yesterday. Yeah, but I mean, most teams that average around 5 runs a game, you know, do 2, 3, and then bust out of 8. Or bust out of 9. Then back to 4. Then to 2, then bust out of 7. So yeah, that's baseball. But I got you, not James. I got you. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Welcome to the stream. We ain't practicing for no strike, Magic Man. Stop that. We never had Pofar. Let us keep it 100, Terry. We never had Pofar. Pofar gained his contract, obviously, off of performance-enhancing drugs. Obviously. Not James Earl. Okay, I got you. Oh, you're not James Earl Jones. Okay. Okay, I got you. I got you. 3-0 to count. He about to walk another man. He about to walk the bases loaded. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You big dummy.
That's another guy we traded for 5 prospects for Bummer. Are 2 of those prospects helping the White Sox turn their whole franchise around? The White Sox are in the playoff contention right now. Don't know how long that's gonna last, but they're actually playing good baseball. But they don't won 7 out of they're 7-1 in their last 8 games. Here we go. My bad, wrong sounder. Bummer alert. Bummer alert. Here's one in the pitch. That's a ball. How many consecutive balls can you throw in a row? How many licks do you get to the Tootsie Roll center? I wonder that also. We about to find out. These are not the droids you're looking for. These are not the droids you're looking for. Move it along. Move it along. Hey, a strike. Oh, my goodness, a strike. 3 batters, 1 strike. Awesome. 2-1 to count. Here's one to pitch. Oh, no, that wasn't one of the prospects. But, yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, that guy's amazing. I can't remember his name, but yeah, he is amazing. Yeah, man, 3-1 to count. Bum about to walk in the 7th run. Here's the wind the pitch, and he did. He walked in the 7th run. Just walked 4 runners in a row. If we didn't trade away, well, if we didn't let AJ Minter go, also by trading away 5 prospects for Bummer would have been gone. Bummer had a good season last year, but the years prior to it was controversial at best. Bummer just walked 4 guys in a row. He looks like he won't want Weiss to save him. Like, please, look at his face. Here's the one to pitch, another ball. All right, 1-1 is the count. He looked like he wants Walt Weiss to save him. Help me. Walt Weiss looking down at his cleats. He's like, I ain't helping you. Man, Bummer trying to get eye contact with his skipper. Look at him, man. I feel sorry for him. And that's a home run. Yep. Grand slam.
You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy.
It's 11-0. And he's still throwing balls. I can't. I can't, bro. I can't. He's still throwing balls. Oh my God, another home run. Jesus. Oh no. Oh no. Look at that thing, man. He threw that thing fat part of the plate. My goodness.
Big dummy.
Another hit. It's 12-0, bro. But 1 out. It's only 1 out in this inning. This man got 1 out. Hey man, this punishment right here. I don't even blame Walt Weiss, to be honest. This punishment. Dude, you better get me out of that inning. Or your ERA. We already lost the game. I'm sacrificing your ERA now. Look at Walt Weiss. Yeah, he got to eat this. Skipper, why are you doing this to him? He got to eat it. I'm sick of him. That's what Walt Weiss just said. Here's a wind to pitch, that ball. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, Miss Pam. Miss Pam said that's a wrap. Yeah, David Starks. That's high school stuff. Yeah. Brian Boutwell, what are you talking about? Ball game. This game was just a stinker. PU. It was a Pepe Le Pew. Here's a wind the pitch. And hey, can we get a double play? That's one. And Kim can't get the ball out of his hand. What the? What am I watching? What the? What's that? What the? What's that, man? He couldn't get the ball out of his hand. Yo, this combination of Bummer and Kim and Yes, man, bro. Like I said, guys. Oh, yeah, he's a sacrificial lamb for our bullpen right now. He is looking over there, man. Look, man, I feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for him, man, because he's really literally saying, help me. Help me. Walt Weiss, help me. Oh, he threw another strike. That's about 4 strikes within 6 batters?
Pamela Johnson 6480 says, OMG, what hot mess.
3-0 to count. Help me. Help me. Oh, my goodness, man. Here's one to pitch, that ball. And he walked him. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he walk him?
You big dummy.
Man, I'm not putting Ditter in there. No, I'm not putting Ditter in there. I'm not putting Ditter in there. How dare you? He got to get out of here. David Starr said, why you feel sorry for him? Look at the look on his face. Look at the look on his face, man. He looked defeated. Bro, he looked like he about to cry. Here's a wind the pitch. Another ball. And Drake ain't even thinking about calling nothing for him. His eyes is watery. Look at his face. There's no crying in baseball. 2-1 is a count. He about to load the bases again. At this point, put Luke Williams in the game. I know he can get him out. Here's one. Oh, my God. He about to walk in another batter. Oh, my goodness, man. Are we seeing the end of Bummer as we know it? Here's one to pitch. Hey, a strike. It's 3-2. Oh, my goodness. It's 3-2. I mean, to not be mad, I got to laugh at it, you know. I got to laugh at it. Yes! Yes! He got a strikeout. He's standing on the mound like, yes. Yo, man, that dude right there, man, is gonna need to go in the clubhouse. He need to go in the shower. He looked like he was about to cry for real, bro. That's why I said I felt sorry for him. I don't know if that was sweat or not, but his eyes look watery as. Skip, you really gonna leave me out like this? Yes, I'm really gonna leave you out like this. I'm really gonna leave you out like this. Hold up, Terry. Isn't Brandon Shoemate good? No. He don't get no chair after that. He get no chair after that. He get no chair. His chairs were counteracted by walking in runners and giving up a grand slam. I agree, David Starks, but some people ain't mentally strong like that, David Starks. I agree. Even that he's the 1% of the 1%. I understand that major leaguers are the 1% of the 1%, just like any other sports league. They are the 1% of the 1%. I get it. But still within those animals, there are mentally weak people. And he is one of them. Unfortunately. Here's one to pitch. Strike. Yeah, the umpire's trying to get the whatever club establishment down in Miami. That's what they're trying to get to. Here's one to pitch. Drake Baldwin raked that thing in the right field, but line drive, that's out. All right, so Drake was 1 for 1. Now he's 1 for 2. The only reason why this game is going to last long because that inning lasted forever. Make it last forever and ever. Know that I love you. Time to get Uncle Jesse a call. Oh my goodness. I thought Martine took that spot as Uncle Jesse. I ain't gonna lie, Uncle Jesse would be better than that. I thought Uncle Jesse retired though, finally. Here's the one in the pitch. Give Kim the ball. Kim ain't gonna throw no strikes. He couldn't even get the ball out of his hand. You're not throwing no strikes. Maybe Walt Weiss don't like Bummer, and he's trying to force Alex Anthopoulos to get him out of there. That's why he cooked his ERA right there. His ERA just got put in the air fryer. And it was put on 20 minutes because that's how long that inning lasted. Here's the one to pitch. And swing got a miss. 2-2 to count. Ozzie Albies. Keith Seymour, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming through. That sounded for you. Oh, my bad. Wrong sound. This sounds for you. There we go. Magic Man, I would put Bummer back in there. I mean, I don't think they would. But if I want to prove a point to my GM that I need a better pitcher, then let's do it against the Miami Marlins. Put Bummer in there against an inferior competition. And if he struggles like that against inferior competition, can we trust him in big series? That'll be the question. Matty O at the bat. Here's the one in the pitch. One of those account. That's why I don't gamble, monkey business. That's why I don't gamble, monkey business. Here's the one in the pitch, that ball. I don't sports gamble. I play a little blackjack at Vegas, but I don't sports gamble at all when I'm in Vegas. Don't go to no bookies or nothing like that. And Matty O rips that thing down the third base line. Good piece of hitting by Matty O. Beats the shift. The shift is to the right side for Matty O. So third base line is always open. He ripped that thing right where it came from. Apo Taco. Good hit. Mm-hmm. No, I could not imagine that, Magic Man. I would pull out what little bit of hair I have on my head, probably my beard too, my ear hair, every hair I have on my body, I would probably pull out if Aaron Bummer came in the bottom of the ninth and we needed him to close the game. First of all, the GM, the manager, the equipment manager, the pitching coach, everyone should be fired unless just everybody is hurt. I would rather Walt Weiss go up there and pitch. Here's the one in the pitch, swing and a miss. It's just one of those games, guys. We just chalk it up to one of those games. We do not have to look at any film tomorrow about this game. Just chalk it up and get back in, go take a shower, wash this thing off. No going out tonight, guys. Sorry, you didn't win. There's a curfew tonight. Here's the one to pitch. And that's a pop center fly. That's out. And you can't blame it on having the Miami flu, aka hanging out in Miami for a day, because they had a game here in Atlanta. Now maybe they got in late and then went late night partying, but that could have happened, but I don't think so. You got to check into the hotel and it's pretty much a wrap then, Now, if they didn't have a game prior to yesterday, they was there for a whole day, then I could say, okay, that might be that Miami flu. Now, I would be remiss to not say that we had a hard time with the Marlins. We beat them, but we had a hard time playing the Marlins earlier this season, guys. They didn't forget that. They got to feel like, hey, man, this season might not be going the way we wanted to, but we played the Braves tough. There's always a team like that when you're possibly on a World Series run, there's always a team that you don't expect to have your number. And no one thinks about that team after you win the World Series. No one brings it up. Marlins might be that team that just give us fits. They're in the division. They're trying to build their team to beat us. Let's go, Ditter. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way outside. When it was a kept. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. 97 mile per hour. 14 fastball. Love to see it. Yeah, Keith Seymour. I agree. 100%. They do. And that's what I was talking about. Like, I promise you, if you go back and look at the last 10 World Series champions, they had a series that they lost to an inferior team that you would think, like, how the heck did they lose to them? So, I ain't stressing about it. It's pretty upsetting to see us get beat like this. I ain't gonna lie. And all you can do is just laugh instead of, getting mad. and screaming at the TV. So there's always been bad players on good teams, Imagine Man. There's also been bad mascots like the Barrel Man on good teams. So, I mean, things happen. Natasha, this is just one of them games. Unfortunately, Kim with his errors, bummer. And the kid, Richie Rich, just didn't look that good today. He was struggling. And when the wheels fell off, it fell off badly. And then you bring in Bummer that that makes the problem worse. So, yeah. You done talking, Breezy? I mean, things just happen, guys. I mean, it is what it is. You know? But this is why we need Ronald. There. Go to mama. It's time to go to sleep. You gonna drink your drink? That's the last bit of it. Go potty. Go pee in the potty before you go to bed, okay? Wow. Okay? Go pee in the potty.
Mary, come on.
Go to mama. It's time to go to sleep. Night night. Thank you. You said don't speak that evil up. You speaking evil on my players. Here's one to pitch. That ball popped up. Foul ball. Let's go. You keep talking about you keep talking about Bummer like that. Good job by Ditter. Let's go, Ditter. You keep talking about Bummer and Kim like that, and I'm gonna say Barrel Man 3 times. I'm gonna say Barrel Man 3 times. That's 2 times. Dare me. Swing at him, miss. Let's go, Ditter. Get him up out of there. Go sit down. 1 strikeout for Ditter.
Go sit down like a man. Go sit down. Hey. Go sit down. Hey. Go sit down. Hey.
Natasha in the building. Welcome back to the stream, fam. This is when you get up and try all the food stands at the stadium. Here's a wide pitch. Man, they in Miami right now, though. Monkey business. That's right. Don't make me do it, Magic Man. Don't make me do it. You gonna see that mascot in the airport jerseys. Gonna double your luck. Don't you do it. You better apologize to Aaron Bummer right now. I got one more time to say it. And it's showtime, baby. 2 on the count. Here's a wide pitch. Strike right at the knees. It's showtime. Ain't that how Beetlejuice said it? He'll be at the next Brewers game, I promise you. Here's a wide pitch. Oh, yeah, it's real bad today, Natasha. It's okay. It is what it is today. It's just one of those games. It's 12-0. 3-1 to count. Come on, Ditter. Went out, run on first base. Here's the winding pitch. Strike. Good pitch. I dare you to challenge it. Great pitch. 97 mile per hour, 4-seam fastball. 3-2 to count. That's why I said. That's why I said you need to lay off for Aaron Bummer. Lay off my pitcher, man. Here's the winding pitch. That ball fouled off. I can talk about him. He my pitcher. You can't talk about him. Well, I'm gonna cast that spell on you with the Connect jersey and that mascot you can't stand. Three and two to count. And that ball fouled off. I wish Doc Carts was in here. I would have asked him how Carson Beck is looking. The guy who always passes blame on everyone else except for taking a blame for himself. Sure, he lied and blamed Miami offensive line for his woes, just like he did for UGA. 3 and 2 to count. Here's one the pitch. That ball rocketed out there. Oh my goodness, that's a fair ball. That might score a man. Yeah, it's gonna score a man because oh no, it's foul. Thank the Matrix. The Rays are smoking, yeah. Foul ball. Woo, that was close. Man, that was close. Man, that's a polar bear toenail, ain't it? Too bad they ain't got no guy down the line to judge it. I don't know. That looked close, but they're going to challenge it. They don't have nobody down the line to challenge it. They got to go back to replay because there's no first base line because the umpire, the home plate umpire got hurt, so first base had to take over. And that's a rotation, guys. Look like dirt. Don't look like chalk. Look like dirt to me. It looks like dirt. It looks like dirt. Don't look like chalk. That's easy in baseball, man. You got baby powder out there, man. You got baby powder white stuff. So if it hits, white chalk will come up. Not damn one of that was white. It was all dirt. Yeah, Wayne Knight, it's not really that good right now. Kim happened, and then the rookie had a bad outing because of what happened with Kim. You know, that can get in a young guy. That can get in a young guy's head. Call stands, yes. They can get a young guy head, and then he did. He had a bad inning. Then they brought in Bummer, and Bummer had a horrific inning. Gave up a grand slam, loaded the bases. Well, my bad. He loaded the bases, walked the runner in, then gave up a grand slam, then gave up a solo shot, back-to-back shots, and then almost made bases loaded again. Here's one to pitch, swing and a miss. Dinner, go sit down. Yes, sir. 2 strikes. 2 chairs in the chat. Hey, man. Breezy sent me a press F button. Oh my goodness. And then Magic Man sent the gold coin. Thank you guys, man. Appreciate your generosity. Here's one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Press F. Hold up. Where's the F button? I forgot where it's at. Hold on. There it is. I did it. There you go, Breezy. There you go. I forgot I even had that. Yeah. I wonder one to count. Here's one to pitch. That ball popped up. And that should be out number 3. Kim underneath it. Thank you for catching that. All right, guys. So that's an easy 1, 2, 3 inning for Dinner. See how easy that was, Bummer? See how easy that was for the 20-year-old? Keith Seymour said, I saw the Braves take a 5-0 lead on Cincinnati. And then the game ended up 23-5. We don't know I care about that game, man. That's a horrible. That's a horrible game to bring up. We don't ever want to see nothing like that before, man. That's crazy. We were up 5-0 and lost 23-5. That got to be some kind of record. DJ Shire said, I turned it off, but still listening to Larry. He made bad nights go by smoothly. Well, appreciate that, DJ DJ Shire. I'm glad I'm useful for something. Oh my goodness, man. Look, man, if you don't laugh, you're gonna give yourself a headache. I ain't about to give myself a headache, man. But hey, man, these are not the Braves that I've seen this season. This is just an anomaly. Chalk it up to an anomaly. Is what it is. That was his first home run of the season. What a home run. What a home run to get your first home run of the season as a grand slam. Wow, that's storybook for him. First home run of the season, it was a grand slam. All right, man, this game moved right along. Right now, we're in the top half of the 7th inning. Braves down 12, 2 touchdowns. We missed both our extra points, though. My bad. Miami missed both of their extra points, but they made 2 touchdowns. Here's one to pitch, and that's without Tua. Tua here. So, you know, Tua got to camp after Michael Penix was already there throwing. He was like, uh-oh, I need to get here. Michael Penix already here early throwing. That's my quarterback. Here's one to pitch. And I'm talking about Michael Penix Jr. That's what side I'm on. My quarterback was under center, too. Hey, Miss Pam, you saw that? You saw our quarterback under center taking it? They say he couldn't do it. Here's one to pitch. Swing at a miss. Strike out. Michael Harris Jr. swings on that sweeper. Totally had him fooled. He swung right underneath it. Strike 3. And threw a beautiful spiral out of it. A beautiful spiral out of it. Here's one to pitch. Curveball, 78 mile per hour strike. Froze him on the outer half, the bond. Here's one to pitch, and DeBond hits the ball. Great defense by the second baseman. Pirouette turns around and then easily tagged. DeBond wasn't running as fast. Bad throw, but great defense by Norrell on turning around and tagging him out. Brewers had a no-hitter going into the 8th. Okay. All I know is don't talk about Bummer no more. I'm going to say that name one more time. He will appear in the next game. In the airport uniform. Oh, what is a cap? Here's the one to pitch. That's probably Beelzebub incarnated. for Brewers fans, for real. For Brewer fans, that's probably 100% true. Here's the one to pitch. 2-1 to count. Dominique Smith up, aka Too Fast, Too Furious. Dom. Let's go, Dom. Blewett gone. Blewett is gone. We faced him in the summer, and that ball weakly hit to the third baseman. He out. It's out number 3. Man, they flexing on us. All right, guys, we're going to the bottom half of the 7th inning. We're in the 7th inning stretch, guys. Please put the musical notes in the chat. Should I even do the remix? Do the Braves deserve the remix, guys? Nah, Keith Seymour, I don't even remember that. Bree said, I don't know. Do they deserve it? That's not for them. It's for you guys. So we're doing it. Yeah. It's not for the break. It's for you guys. And you guys definitely deserve it. Definitely. And a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Take me out to the
ball game. Take me out with the crowd out.
buy me some peanuts.
And Cracker Jack. Not Cracker Jacks. Cracker Jack. I was corrected before.
I don't care if I ever come back, cause it's root for the Braves. If they don't win, it's a shame, cause it's 1, 2, 3 strike, they're out. Video ball. Play ball. It's a remix, baby. Yeah. All right. All right. Oh, that's funny. They were putting people on the jumbotron, and they started chopping, and they quickly yanked them off. They're like, we Braves fans. That's crazy. Hey, yo, man, we get whooped. They put a 2 fans on the screen, and they start chopping. They was like, oh, we got to get them off. I told y'all friends and family was invited to this game. That's about it. Jose, what's up? Welcome back to the stream, fam. I see you. Appreciate you coming. That's all those for you. Yep, remix. You said, hey, Keith Seymour. That's a ball. Look at me right now, Keith Seymour. Look at me. You are not old, sir. You are vintage. Don't you forget that. You are vintage. Don't you forget it. You're not old, you're vintage. All right? Like a 65 Impala. Vintage. One and two is a count. Here's a one to pitch. Check swing. Did he go, though? Kenley in. That's right. He's a classic. He's vintage. That's right. That's right. Got the vintage Georgia plate. Here's a one to pitch. That ball fouled off. Yeah, Jordan. Pretty bad tonight. But that's all right. These games happen. It's baseball. It's baseball. San Antonio, guys, Wemby about to win the championship. Here's one to pitch. Wemby is the new chosen one, guys. But he's a chosen one like Kareem was. Yeah, I mean it's Wemby's about to win the championship, guys. We are watching in 4K the future greatest player of all time. Good thing they used up all their runs in the first game. I hope so. And that ball hit. That might be a home run. Going back to the wall. Nah, that's out. As a car in center field, they don't rest Money Mike. They like, this over with. Yeah, I don't blame him. Money Mike been having a little muscle strain in his lower extremities. So, yeah. Here's one to pitch. Now, the only thing I would say, like, on the Wemby thing, man, I mean, short and sweet. Unfortunately, they even said that we were one ping pong ball away from getting Wemby. And then you know what happened the following year? We drafted Sack, and then Cooper Flagg was drafted the year after. Swing and a miss. I just feel like we're Charlie Brown, man. We're the Charlie Brown of basketball, man. I wish the other leagues would believe in us like baseball does. Here's one to pitch. Swing and a miss. I wish the NBA would believe in this city enough to award us a real first round, like generational talent. Here's one to pitch. Strike 3. Good pitch by Kenley. Get up out of there. All right. Jay Tony. Nah, man. I mean, Jay Tony, look, we having a bad game. We're having a bad game, Jay Tony. Every team has them. Every team has them. So if you get your jollies off of saying the Braves are trash when we're the best team in baseball, okay, we're having a moment lapse of judgment right now, or lack of skill right now. That's okay. It happens in baseball. It's going to be other games like this season. No team goes through the season not losing it. Look, guys, we only lost one series this season. History states that team is going to, at the very least, make it to the NLCS. That's what history states. History also states that most of the time those teams are World Series champions. So I don't think they suck. They just sucking tonight. Okay? Inside park home run. Okay, that's awesome, Miss Pam. Those are the best plays in baseball, inside the park home run. The best play in baseball. Better than the triple play, actually, in my opinion. Nah, nothing's better than the triple play. No, nothing's better than the triple play. Exactly, Jordan. You know, some people want to hate and troll, and we have a no trolling policy here. We don't let trolls walk by. We don't let y'all sit in here. You will be banished. Great job, Magic Man. Appreciate you, sir. Trolls will be banished. Quick, fast, in a hurry. It's like that one new movie with Chris Pratt. That ball popped up, going in no man land. Nope, caught by right fielder. Like that new movie. What is it? Juror? Mercy. Yeah, Mercy. Check that movie out. It's pretty good. Mercy. It's kind of like Minority Report meets Skynet. Have you guys seen that movie? What's up, JC? How you doing? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. Oh, hold on. Let me get the sounder from Magic Man. Hold on. Where's Magic Man sounder? I think this is it. Hold on. No. That's not it. That's when Magic Man sends someone to the abyss. My man Jay Tony just got. Oh, hit the one in the pitch. Yo, Magic Man saw. He said, "You said what? Be going with you." One and two is the count. Here's the one to pitch that ball outside. That is Magic Man sounder right there. I just got to remember when you send somebody to the abyss, this will be played. 3 and 2 to count right now. All right, let's go, Mike. Can we score? That's the plan right now. Also, man, it's not fair for them to have a pooch day. Pooch day always gives that team powers. Keith Seymour up and walk it out. Let's go. Hey, walk it out. All right, the goal right now is to score. Big Leon in the building. Let's go, Big Leon. What's up, Freddie? How you doing? Appreciate you coming through. This sound for you. That's right, man. You just got to keep it moving, Keith. You got to keep it moving. Don't let this game affect you. Don't let this loss become 2 losses. A lot of times last year, we lost to a bad team. We will make that loss turn into a series sweep. We will get swept by said team. Here's one to pitch. That ball fouled off. 0-2 to count. 0-2 to count. Went out. Run on first base. Exactly. That's what I want to see. Can we get on the board? That ball low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hold up. Ronald Acuna Jr. about to come up the bat. What? So he's definitely playing tomorrow, guys. True, Keith. True. Very true. Very true. 2-2 to count. Here's one to pitch, and that's a strikeout. Yes, it is. Good pitch. Ronald Acuna Jr. is going to come up the bat, guys. He done put on his equipment. Y'all saw that? Miss Pam, I promise you I saw him in his full batting gear with a bat in his hand. I saw him in his full batting gear with his bat in his hand. Unless he's messing around. Miss Pam said, what?
Pamela Johnson 6480 says, what?
I think the AI should say that with more emphasis, actually. Oh, he a Mets fan? Ain't nobody care about what the man. Jordan, why are you addressing the Mets fan? I mean, they were picked to win the division and they last in the division. Like, what are we talking about? You don't have to go back and forth versus a Mets fan. Yeah, look at Ronald. He got on his batting gear. Ain't no way they're going to put him in, but he got his batting gear on. Here's one to pitch. I don't know, man. And that ball, little blooper. Good little blooper right there by Ozzy Albies. Yes, sir. Good job. Look at the score, man. Let's go. They're not keeping us off the board. It was in that 70s, wasn't it, Breezy? Keith Seymour brought that up, Breezy. Keith Seymour said he was at the game, wasn't he? Or he remember watching it. There we go, Mateo in the game. Let's go, Mateo. Jorge Mateo, let's go. Batting .310. 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, the OPS at 820. Oh, you talking about the other one then? Okay, so it was 2. I don't remember, guys. To be honest, I vaguely remember the Dion one. The only reason why I remember that because swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. Because Atlanta News First was actually playing the repeat of the 95 season. Was it 95 or 94? Anyway, I saw it on like a clip. Now that you mention it. So yeah, yeah, because they would play like clips of prior games prior to the game. Last year, I think, when they would have like games on there, and they would have like a Brave show on there too. '94. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I don't. I mean, the Mets ain't been good since 9/11. That's the last time the Mets were really good. Right after 9/11. That was it. I mean, I know they had the worst Subway series and stuff like that, but I mean, I'm just saying, but consistently, not just pop up one year. They ain't won a division. I mean, so I really don't even think about the Mets, to be honest. I just find it funny they keep putting preseason. All right, that ball popped up and should be caught. It is. Good catch. Mateo on the mound. Let's go, Mateo. Mateo was throwing some heat too, didn't he? Oh, 2015. My bad. My bad. Still, I mean, that's over what? 11 years ago, Freddie. Freddie, that's over 11 years. I'll go. I can't take Mets fans seriously, to be honest. And the reason why they keep putting the Mets over the Braves is because a lot of those pundits are from the Northeast. And that ball hit the center field. Man, Mateo got a fastball, 84 mile per hour. What did y'all do with said wins? Didn't I say consistency? Freddie, I said consistency, right? That ball popped up, 2 outs, and this is much better than Bummer. They could have put Dubon in. This is much better than Bummer. Look at Mateo like, bro, I'm better than Bummer. Stop playing with me. Look at Mateo. He got a 85 mile per hour fastball. Here's one to pitch. I don't see him either, Magic Man. I don't see it either. I think they just came in here to start stuff with Braves fans, to be honest. That's what I feel. They saw the Braves were losing, so they felt the urge to come in here and troll the Braves. Might be time. Might be the same person, actually. Now I think about it. It might be the same person. We don't know. I don't know. Oh my goodness. There's no need for that, man. I mean, we're already getting beat down. Why try to kick us while we're down? I'm not going to even fall for the bait because it's just like, what? I mean, voila, magic. I mean, that's right, Jordan Blackshear. Go Braves. That's right. We losing. That's fine, man. We taking a beating tonight. It happens, man. It's baseball. It happens. Oh, little Braves fans. Let's go. Got little Braves fans in Miami. Let's go. Hopefully they get some autographs. Oh, look at the little girls. They want some autographs. Hopefully they get some autographs, man. All right, that ball popped up and caught by the shortstop. That's one out. All right, guys, this is top half of the ninth inning, man. Mercifully, this is about to end. Botchara up the bat with the long hair and the cannon.
Pamela Johnson 6480 says. Like I say, the team is resting Waltz chilling. We will back to win the series. Mateo clean inning.
Yeah, exactly. Mateo a better pitcher than Bummer. Sheesh. I mean, Mateo is a better pitcher than Bummer. That's crazy. But it's not far from the truth. Wow. Here's the one to pitch. That ball fouled off. It's not on the San Antonio OKC. They beat them this year. They swept them this year. So it's not like they can't beat them. That is not a good matchup for OKC. Because Wemby is the X factor. Magic Man said he is waiting on every troll. And that's a pop-up. That's out number 2 by Azakar. Man, I ain't worried about that troll, man. He already got enough energy and attention, to be honest. This night, I can see if I would actually give a little bit more leeway to the fan of the team. Like, if it was a Marlin fan, hey, they whooping us right now. All I would say is just come back tomorrow and see if you had the same energy. That's all. What I think about Cameron Carr, I like Cameron Carr, man. Not at 8. I want a Daymar. I think a Daymar has a skill set to be a top 3 center in the East in the next 3 years. That's just how I feel. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing got a miss. 1-2 is the count. Dubon up the bat. He's our last hope. It's the final countdown.
It's the final countdown.
I don't know about Wemby, but dare I say Walmart Joker? Here's one in the pitch. No. Not say that, because Joker don't play no defense. May I say a combination? May I say, no, I'm not going to say it. Arvinas Sabonis? Arvinas Sabonis was probably the best center to ever walk the earth. He just never had a chance in his youth to play in America. Here's a one in the pitch. People back in the day didn't defect like that. Okay, and Ronald don't have on this stuff now. Looked like he was urging or trying to convince coach to let him come in and pinch hit. Here's the one in the pitch, and that ball hit this right field, and that's out number 3. All right, and that's the end of the game, guys. The Braves lose 12-0. 12-0. You got to know I love my team. I'm going to sit here and watch through this mess. But yeah, that's all right, man. The fish took it to us today. We flush this game down the toilet, and we come back tomorrow ready and motivated. Ready and motivated. No, you got a curfew right now. I need somebody from the Braves to sign those kids baseball. I know you on their cards. I know y'all upset, but somebody need to get their attention. To get appreciate you, Magic Man, as always. Thank you, Magic Man. I gotta remember, like when you do the PSA, that's your sounder, man. Anything this is not your sounder anymore. That's not your sounder anymore. This is your sounder. Okay? From now on. Yes, we do, Miss Pam. Yes, we do.
Pamela Johnson 6480 says. We definitely love our Braves.
Yeah, this game lasted forever, Breezy. I ain't even gonna cap.
Breezy 1500 says, I thought we would never see the 9th inning tonight.
Appreciate that gold coin. Breezy, appreciate you. Your generosity. Yeah, this was the long one right here, man. Oh my goodness. It came on at 6:40 and ended at 6:40. That was a 3-hour game, guys. Thank you, Keith. Thank you, man. Well, that's what we try to do, man. We try to make the game a little bit interesting. Especially we getting our backs blown out. Gotta have some kind of entertainment. Cause being here getting whooped ain't entertaining. So if I help get through this game, man, then I did my job. All right, guys, we'll see you guys tomorrow for the Braves. Game number 2 of the series. Let's get it. All right, man. Peace up. A-Town down. No, monkey business. Before I go, he asked, if this happens again tomorrow, is it time to start worrying? Or no, I'm not worried about it. We've been way too good over way too long of a stretch to worry about 2 games in the middle of like game number what? Hold on, what was that? Game number 48. That was game number 48, guys. I cannot crash out over 1 game at Doggy Night in Miami. I can't. Appreciate you, Miss Pam, man. The best part of this stream were you guys. The best part of the stream were you guys. That's my opinion. DJ Shire said our word. All right, Natasha. See you tomorrow. Yep, just a burn it night. Yep. It is what it is, man. It happens in baseball, guys. We see this. I'm not worried. I'm not scared. I do want Ronald to come back so we can not play with 3 reserves in our lineup. It's but so long you can do that. So I would like to get our reserve meter down to just 2 in a game instead of 3. Really and truthfully, man, we've been very blessed and running on a real heater to be able to withstand losing 3, well, not losing 3 starters, but basically not having one of the best players on your team and Ronald Acuna Jr. not playing, and having left field and shortstop filled by utility guys. You know, we're blessed with a season that Dubon is having right now. We don't know if that's going to change. We're almost at 50 game mark. We don't know if they're going to still, like him and Dominique Smith are still going to be hitting this good when we get to the 80 game mark. When we get to the, after the All-Star. We don't know, guys. So, well, we're all happy now. We got to temper our enthusiasm. I do feel like this is a very special team. But I also feel like if we're going to do anything in free agency, we have to get a real shortstop or we have to get a real left fielder. Those things are apparent. Period, point blank. If you want to say get another DH, okay, fine. Another starting pitcher, okay, fine. But I think if Swellenbach is coming back this year, if Waldrop is coming back, we got enough arms that our bullpen game could be several guys that's already started, and guys can only take about 3 innings, each. Richie come in, throw 3 innings, then Ronaldo Lopez, then Ditter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can run a real old school bullpen game, on guys who can normally never make it to 5 innings. But if they're only throwing 2, or you know they throwing 2 or maybe 3, hey, there you go. Don't expect to pitch more than 2 innings. Here come the next guy. So yeah, I just look at it like that. Like that's how, if we get guys back and they're healthy, we can bolster the best bullpen in all of baseball right now. We can bolster it, you know, and have like 3 quality pitchers in a bullpen game who have all started for us, but can't get past inning 4 most of the time. But yeah, this is definitely a game we just flushed down the toilet, whatever. Curfew tonight, nobody goes out, nobody parties. Stay in the team hotel. Get a lot of rest, and everybody come to the park and get a lot of batting practice tomorrow. A lot of BP, extra BP tomorrow, guys. Extra BP tomorrow. Now, it was a horrible game, Southside, but it is what it is. It happens. All right, guys, we're up out of here, man. Peace up, A-Town down. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.